Welcome everyone to another Deviant.fun's review video. I'd like to first say that all the books that you see here reviewed in this channel can be purchased at Deviant.fun.biz if you live in the European Union. That does not include Brexit. Sorry about that. We're as sorry as you for that how do you say it, that breach that has arisen between our two countries. Yeah, it's a pity. Today we bring you a very special title. For us it's a mark, because it's the first manhwa title that we are showcasing, and it's actually the first manhwa title that we got in the shop. And I'm talking about Solo Leveling. This is in fact number 2. We got number 2 before number 1. We're still waiting for number 1, probably because, as you know, manga, manhwa, and every other title since the pandemic, there's such a demand for printing that there aren't enough printers to print everything on time or do reprints, because there's lots of books that have dates to come out and it's their debut, so they get the first, they get first in line. So I wouldn't lie if I wouldn't say that we've been struggling with out of print requests, out of print books that are requested by our customers. It's been a struggle. Yeah, but that's how things are. So manhwa is different from manga in several aspects. The first of all is its country of origin. It does not come from Japan. This is from South Korea. And the other thing is it's fully colored. Yeah, we appreciate that. And also it reads Western style. So for those who get a bit confused with manga reading order, that you have to read like this and like this, do it all the way backwards, there's nothing like that in manhwa. You just read it as if it were a Western comic, and it resembles a Western comic. The paper is a little better than manga, of course, because it has to shine. The colors have to shine, so it's glossy. This paper is very good. The cover, well, it's a very soft cover, really soft, like you see in the manga titles. So very fragile. So what is Solo Level? Let's talk a bit about the book itself now. So this is number 2, but I can tell you a little bit what the book is about. So you can think of this as mixing video games with comics, and you get solo leveling. That's where the name comes from. The leveling. Our main character will, well, this issue starts immediately with a fight, but we can understand that in the first chapter somehow he either applied to, I think that's it, because it's talked about in this book. He is a hunter. It's like an occupation or a profession where you can get credits for doing quests. And you can go with guilds or you can go alone. So the book starts with him alone in a scenery that is virtual. You don't get that. I didn't get that immediately because I didn't read volume 1. And he has to fight some beasts and creatures. So most of it will be fighting scenes. It's filled with its action-packed stories. It's non-stop fight, and every time he beats a creature, he will either gain more strength or points that he may distribute, for example, in certain attributes as speed, agility, stamina, strength, and he also has an inventory. For example, when he kills one of these guys, he can get, for example, a steel fang that he can use, or whatever, or a special dagger made of the scales of a dragon that he kills, for example. And you'll see these notifications popping up telling you what just happened due to the actions that he took and the wins that he did. I don't get to see in this volume. We don't get to see what happens if he fails to pass the level, because he's successful, and actually is very successful at progressing. He's a very special character. He has the ability to upgrade itself real fast. So you have ranks among the hunters, and he's ranked level, let's say level C, I can't remember, but in fact he has the abilities of a higher rank. So is a phantom ranked hunter, like they say. I think they call them phantom ranked. So he will start alone, like I said, but then he will join a guild to do a bigger quest that should give them a lot of money. There's a big reward and a big boss. Of course, the levels always have a boss. As you can see here, his body is beginning to change, is filled with muscles. That's because he evolved with his latest fights. He wasn't this muscular. So what happens in the game does transfer into real life. This is real life you're seeing here. So when he joins that guild, it's the first time for him. He's not sure if he should go or not. Maybe it's not a very good idea, just saying. But he will have to deal with different types of menaces, but different types of rewards also. But I can tell you that this guild will knife him in the back, so you'll have to deal with that too, apart from the monsters. It's not just monsters here. There's other type of drama, more related to character. So it's just not killing monsters, though it's mostly it. So it's a lot of fighting. If you like action-packed books, this is definitely for you, because when he's in the game, it's always slash and cut. Only when he's in real life, and it's a small percentage of the book, will you see more dialogues and character interaction. And so, but it has enough character interaction to make it a worthwhile read and not be just hack and slash. It would get boring if it was just that. So the color does give it a nice touch when compared to manga. The style of drawing is very similar to manga, as you can see. If you would take out the color, this would be manga, and if you'd reverse everything also, unless it was a Dark Horse westernized version. So I wasn't super impressed with the book, but that's me. You shouldn't base your judgment on my opinion, because I'm a more cerebral reader, and I'm not saying this as in a patronizing way, or saying, oh, I'm an intellectual or what. No, I'm more into European comics with less fantasy, less sci-fi, less action, and more dialogue and people interaction and emotions. So that's the kind of book that really tickles me in a good way. So this is not made for me, but I can tell you that I enjoyed reading it. It's super action-packed. It's interesting. It's got a good pace, a very fast pace. intertwined with those sections when he's not playing and is thinking about why do I have this ability, why do I evolve so fast, and handling those betrayals and etc. So yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it, but like I said, this book is not for me. That's just it. My tastes are in a different spectrum. But if I did enjoy this and this book is in your spectrum, then you'll probably love it. So yeah, if you want to buy it, and if you're in the European Union, once again, you can go to our online store, Deviant.fun.biz. It's SSL secured. You have multiple ways of payment. Some of them only work for Portugal, but you can pay with PayPal or wire transfer. At least that is available for you. And we take a lot of care in the packaging, and our shipping costs are very low, I would say. For Portugal it's free almost, unless it's a very big book or a very expensive book. But for outside Portugal, well, our post offices are not the cheapest ones in Europe, so we do have to charge a little bit, but it's not, you'll see that it's not too much. We have competitive prices, so depending on, it depends on the brand, on the label. For example, we have very good prices for Dark Horse, Marvel, DC. We're not that strong, and manga too, in general. But if it's Image Comics, we don't have always the best price around. I have to be honest. We're trying to work on that, but yeah, we can compete with the biggest with the big retailers if it's Image Comics. Unfortunately, for now, we're dealing with it. We'll get there. So even if you don't want to buy this with us, you can still follow us on Facebook or Instagram. And if you like seeing videos like this with reviews and leaf-throughs, get a peek into the art, get to know a little bit about the story, then why not subscribe to the channel, because we're constantly putting out new content. So you'll probably want to know when there's new videos landing on this YouTube channel. So until the next video, hope to see you in a future video. Hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and well, and be happy. Have excellent reads, and why not take your first shot or not at manhwa. Check it out. It's a pretty cool variant of the manga style. And yeah, so that's it. Deviant.fun out in 3, 2, 1. Bye bye. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.